Good morning, everybody. So, this video will be about, hit the P button. It's improperly labeled as far as I'm concerned. It is not a combine. Grain tank capacity 9,000. No mention of a capacity. It is not a combine. I bought this thing. It is not a combine. If you want a combine, a quality combine, I always recommend the 7545. Do not get the 5695, and absolutely under no circumstances get the 5465. The Lizard brands are great. Starting out, use them until you can comfortably afford $315,000 plus the two headers. Boom, boom. 42 and 46. If you want to do corn, you have to have a corn header. The other three products, barley, cannoli, and wheat, you can use the RTS cutter right here for 42,000. Right? Okay. So let's get back to our combine that is not a combine, but it's written here. I wish it was under miscellaneous. It would have made a lot more sense to me, and it may make more sense to you here in a second. So this is the Big X 1000 Forrage harvester. Okay, this helps you provide food for your cattle when you get into that. I definitely do not recommend getting into cattle until you have one of these and let's say $1 million in the bank. Cattle do make you money, but at the same time cost you money. You need one of these forage harvesters. You need a tractor with a just a cutter, a disc mower, or just get that pull behind mower, and this guy, this little guy that'll work for cheap, so that you can forage wagon to gather mowed grass and transport that to your feeding trough. I'll definitely do that in another video, but for right now I want to show you this big bitch. Why are you tugging a trailer? Fixin' to show you. It has no storage capacity whatsoever. E gets you in, no storage capacity within the unit. You have to tug a trailer. This is the only combine that you can pull a trailer or any implement with. Okay? B raises and lowers your feeder. If you get stupid, J turns it on, and you're driving along, you'll just piss it out onto the ground. That does nothing for you. You'll never get that grain back. It does nothing for you. Make sure that you raise it. B, okay? J, as I said, turns on your unit. WASD to drive it. I just smashed the 2 key. That's cruise control. You're driving along. We're at 90% for this video. I went and filled it a little bit before. This will bring it right down to the ground, as you see, as if it was some kind of freaking herd of sheep, okay? But it does grow back. Okay, this field, which is something else I should talk about. This field, hit I. This field used to be a baby. 9 increases that map and decreases that map, or something else. Nobody told me, right? This was one, I don't know. It was a decent field, but I combined it. I took my plow and I went as tight to everything as I could, clean on down to the water. I made this a big field because this one big field can run my biogas plant, okay? That was why I built this field so big, because I'm playing the biogas game, alright? Biogas game is that you fill this trailer a couple times a day, or as often as you want, I don't know. This game is really tailored to what you want to do, right? You don't have to do this. You don't have to play the biogas game. I choose to play occasionally when I get bored of dealing with cows and chasing a freaking combine with hired hands with my grain cart. I choose to do this. Alright, so Jay, we shut it off because it'll keep going. You can do this whole field and you'll never catch more than 30,100 pounds units. I don't know what their unit of measurement is. Frankly, you unhook right here and you grab another tractor. Okay? Do not take this piece of crap forage wagon up in there. That's bad news bears. But we'll play the game, alright? I'm a little okay at this, okay? You can definitely line up and you can back into that pit. You can back into that pit, and right now you will make $1.44 per unit, right? Not worth it. Okay, you can back in there, you can sell it just like that. Boom. Go ahead, Skippy, you can sell it. Got a better suggestion. Come into here, and when it says unload, smash your queue. Unload it between these Jersey barriers. Okay. And then, but very bottom line, top left corner, says compacting. Go ahead and drive forward and back a couple of times. Go ahead and drive forward and back until that thing says compacting 100. Okay. It's going to help you get paid faster. Okay? You're going to get paid a lot faster if you compact this. Choose not to compact it? Well, I don't know that you'll get paid as fast or as good. Okay? You are making organic matter for the organic matter plant that this facility is. So just keep driving over it. Do. Okay? Do this every load you come up in here. If you want to spend your whole 8 hours that you have to play, you can fill this pit. Fuck, you can fill this pit, that pit, that pit. You can just go fucking nuts. Okay? Get it as full as you want, right? We're at 10%. It would have taken 10 loads. 10 loads to get this pit just full, right? So whenever you're to the point where you're just like, fuck it, I'm done, come in here, smash the R. You got to put that silo blanket on. Okay? Now you see up in the top left corner it says fermenting 0%. I don't have a way to show you, unfortunately. I didn't play this today. When that thing says fermenting 100%, that tarp will automatically come off, right? Tarp automatically comes off, and it looks like shit. It looks like a really dark black, but yet very liquid cow shit. Okay, I don't know any better way to describe that. I leave one of these over here at Bio all the time. This is my loader. I leave this here permanently because frankly you need it. Okay, when that thing, the tarp, comes off, you go in here. This is where you actually have to pretend that you know how to drive a loader. K puts a bucket down, M curls your bucket. I've went over this. J raises your arms and lowers your arms, right? JK, MN. Just kidding, Minnesota. That's how I do it. JKMN or JKNM, New Mexico. Just kidding, New Mexico. Or Minnesota. I'm in Minnesota. Just kidding, Minnesota, right? You go in here and you blah, 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 right? Pull it all out of there, right? Your meter here turns yellow. The one right above the green bar in the bottom right corner. That'll say 100% for your bucket. Curl your bucket. Raise your bucket. Unfortunately, I'm not really showing you that, right? And K. You dump your bucket, boom. You'll watch that money in your bottom right corner go up. You get paid twice if you ferment it and tarp it and wait. Okay? It actually might not even be that long of a process. I've never, okay, it's 5%. I've never actually timed it. I've come back the next day. But anyway, that's how you get paid twice up here at Bio. I have yet to figure it out, but I know once you start dumping stuff up here, once you start dumping stuff, it actually starts to fill this tank right here. It even tells you we're at 16%. I think that's a slurry tank. I think that there could potentially be a way that we can get stuff off it. That number's only been going up. That part of this whole operation I may have to explain in another video when I figure it out for myself, but that's the forager. That's biogas. That forager you can also take into your farm up top, and let's see if I can find that real quick. I've got like 40 something tractors. Okay, here's our other forager, right? Okay. Fuck, this'll work. J. Again, don't go over the 2 key, it will remind you. We're gonna get just enough to show you, because frankly, frankly, I have quite a bit up there. Feeding trough grass and silage clamp corn. That's what they're calling this, silage clamp corn. You can go into corn. I don't recommend it. You can go into wheat. You can go into barley. You can go into canola. You can harvest anything here you want. Actually, behind the egg store, there's a little plot of land. It's free to use of grass, which is what we're into right now. Definitely go over there and utilize that. It's something you don't have to plant. It comes back every time. It's free. Okay? You're asking, well, if it's free land, can I replant it with something else? Absolutely. I actually just did that yesterday. I planted it over with wheat. It's growing. I plan to go over there and grab it out of there. The properties that you have that you can farm are right there. They're all pretty much shown. There are some hidden ones, like up there at the egg store. Egg store is directly in front of us, beyond that tree, right? That's your egg store. That's where anything that you find in the P button can be picked up. Okay, escape. But anyway, here we are. We got 32, 33. I didn't pay it much attention. I go through and I do down and I make a wide turn and come back and forth, zigzag it. Like I just did back there, only a wider and more straight turn. And then you can start shaving off of the sides of the pass that you just did. It's a whole system. I don't know. Find something that works for you. This is supposed to be a fast tutorial for you guys. J shuts her down. B, again, puts that in. I leave it up. Because when you dump over here, oh, of course my stupid loader's in the way. Alright, well that's on me. That's on me. This is silly me being not that efficient. Actually, it's really nice to have these loaders. I'm at 68,000 now. Okay. When I started doing videos, 3 hours ago, I had less than this. Alright. I'm making money hand over fist just sitting. Alright, I'll explain it in another video, but wind, solar, and greenhouses. it's passive income, especially the wind and solar. It's passive income. You don't have to do nothing. You spend the 1.2 million, it's yours. No maintenance. And if there is, it comes out on somebody else's end. Anyway, back this nasty turd in here. When it says Q, it says unload, hit Q. There you go. I. You are increasing your silage clamp corn. Cows need the silage clamp corn. Cows also need trough feeding stuff right here. You have to get them in. So I go P, and I go to get me a. You can pull it behind a small tractor. That's fine. The system I do is I get one of these red tractors, a 1500. Okay. Then I go over here to implement, and I scroll down here until I find the mower. And then I scroll down to trailers. And I believe mine's the green one right here, the Crone. Okay. I put the mower on the front and I tug the Crone. Okay. And turn them both on. Drive around. Boom, boom, boom. Do a few circles. Either I have a video or I'm making one. Either way, it'll eventually be up. You back into here. You feed your cattle. I mean, guess I didn't have to tell you that part. I was just trying to show you these not absolutely positively. These are not combines. But it is good for feeding your silage clamp corn to your cattle. If you don't have silage clamp corn and you don't have feeding trough, your cows won't produce milk or won't produce much milk. Thereby, really, why have them? I mean, they're there to offset the money that you've spent to, but cows are a pretty good investment once you get them going. Anyway, I'm going to end this video because, frankly, this was about the Crone. Take care. Until next time, I've been Gunmetal Engineer.